Ethereum is starting to break out, and because of the correlation with Dogelon Mars, aka Dogelon Mars, aka Elon, this could be a nice, good breakout on the horizon for the Elon token. It's important to note that we are a little bit overbought here on the weekly, but we can hang out in the overbought area on weekly charts for a while. So with that being said, it's your boy Crypto Millie back with another Elon update, guys. I've been telling you guys how I've been slowly DCAing around this area and above the 25-day as Elon looks to break out a pending altcoin season. I believe at one point the altcoin index was sitting at 90, right? And the market cap of Elon was like 110, 115. Maybe like a little bit over 105 just like a week ago. So we're starting to see a slow cooker here. This is a slow cooker, but guys, I talked about the liquidity ratio even compared to something like Shiba Inu. This has more true liquidity than Shiba Inu, so it's able, it's able for whales to come in and out freely, kind of like a playground for whales. So if Ethereum here, the ETH BTC chart, breaks out on the monthly, and for the last videos I've been showing you guys monthly charts, so monthly charts usually take 2 to 4 months to play out. What we could be expecting, right, if this Ethereum chart breaks out in the next couple of months, what you want to see is the ETH BTC chart get above our indicator here. Above our indicator, this is a plethora of different moving averages, but the indicator has been on point, right? It's a very, 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 very precise indicator. And on the monthly, if the ETH BTC chart can get above this and actually print green candles or start to print green candles, we can see a massive move for not just Elon, but a lot of ERC20 tokens that have good fundamentals, fundamentals, utility use case, or cult communities. So it's important to note to kind of like pay attention to the ETH BTC on the monthly and look for this breakout to the upside. Another good indicator in correlation would be Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. You can see we just got that little green print here on the monthly for Dogecoin. So while many people have decided to take profits, I think that even if we do get a small correction because of this green print on the monthly, if it can confirm, right, if it can confirm, maybe give us a one more, we should see Dogecoin. And again, like, it's all playing out that the true altcoin season will most likely happen in January or February 2025, right? We're just starting to get these green prints on our indicators, and these are monthly charts, guys. So again, you can see once we start getting green indicators, we see massive moves here. And this is the Dogecoin chart. You see a nice little candle here. Can it sustain? That's the question. Is this sustainable? Is this altcoin environment sustainable? Because if it is, Dogecoin starts running, and usually we start seeing the rest of the meme coins running. So Dogecoin kind of like starts the trend. So Dogecoin is cooling off right now, and you know, you're seeing meme coins cool off, right? You're seeing all across the board, like meme coins struggling, meme coins cool off, and it seems like the attention has now transferred to utility tokens. But don't go all crazy selling your meme coins to get into utility tokens, guys. Somebody asked me that yesterday. Do I rotate profits into other tokens? The only time I rotate profits is if I'm rotating profits into stable coins or rotating profits in Bitcoin. Outside of that, the only time I will rotate profits is if I'm doing consolidation of my portfolio, which means I've lost conviction. I don't believe in this anymore. I'm consolidating my portfolio. And hey, maybe if the team keeps building, maybe if the community keeps being strong, I come back and revisit it. Guys, it's nothing wrong with pivoting, coming back into revisit, right? I've done it with this project, right? And came back and able to load my bag with even more funds, liquidity, as my net worth has risen. So with that being said, if Doge can start off this meme coin run, coinciding for what we're seeing with the Ethereum pump, I think ETH, like, is having a nice good day today, right? It's up 7% on the day, and this is like a market cap of 460 billion. Who's to say that something that's been suppressed, right? The price of Elon has been really suppressed since the Polynex hack. This can start to move to the upside, right, headed into Christmas, January and February. And the thing about it is, when you add the additions of the specific utility that may be coming with Rufus Chain, the metaverse, the huge burn. There's a huge burn on the way. The only thing that's going to do is that's going to help with the hype of the token, because I look at it like this. If I'm new into crypto, I'm a normie, I come into crypto, I watch a few YouTube videos, I say, oh, Elon, let me go look at see if it's listed on an exchange. I open my exchange, maybe crypto.com, and see it's listed, right? On crypto.com, and it has a ticker Elon. Or something bullish happens with Elon, and again, this could work both ways, right? Something bearish happened with Elon is going to affect the token price, right? But I showed you guys on a previous video, there's correlation between Elon's name trending and the price reaction to the token, right? So if bullish things happen with Elon and his name goes to trending in a bullish fashion, it's going to cause a bullish price correlation for Elon. It's important to say this, though. The same thing can be said for a negative. So there's sort of like that key man risk going on there with Elon. It's like a love-hate relationship. So, but the flip side is what we're seeing with Doge. Doge is literally on the news, right? The Department of Government Efficiency, all this stuff is going to help the sentiment for this token. So it comes back to like, if Elon, this token can finally get listed on something like Coinbase and Binance, and I'm not sure what's stopping it, right? I've went over on-chain data. I can't figure it out. But when new people come into crypto, normies come into crypto, they use Robinhood, Coinbase, Crypto.com, which is listed on, and even Binance, right? They come in, they'll go through the Memecoin section, and I'm pretty sure the Elon ticker pops out to them, right? You just can't miss it, right? And I've tried it, right? I've showed my girl this. Hey, what do you think about this logo? This, it's named Elon. Oh, the dog is cute. So there is a world where, we see an influx of liquidity from not just retail, but also whales, because of the liquidity being so high, that we see a major move here from the Elon token. And just looking at Elon from a weekly standpoint, we haven't got our green print yet, but it wants to come in. It wants to happen. Even when we had this huge move here, there still was no green print. At some point on the monthly, Elon will print a green dot on our indicator, and I'm telling you, when it does, right? When it does, guys, this thing is going to explode. It's going to explode, right? It's going to have a lot of hype. You're going to start seeing YouTubers talk about it. You're going to see some race cars, drivers wrap their cars in it, like the Memecoin hype when it gets crazy. And even rappers have mentioned Elon. It gets lucrative, right? Lucrative, like loony crazy. So being that this is considered like a blue chip meme coin, it has information, it has a cult community, it's listed on exchange, it has trust in this space. Again, you're hopping into crypto. Don't buy into the green candle, right? Yeah, okay, you want to get into Doge. Oh yeah, maybe you make a little bit of gains on Doge, but you see Doge has had this huge candle here, right? Let's go here to Sheeb, and again, this is the Doge Bitcoin chart, right? I didn't even go to like, I didn't even go to like the Dogecoin chart, right? But even if we just go to something like Sheeb here on Binance, you can see Sheeb is bullish, right? Sheeb is bullish on the monthly. It's printed, it had that huge green candle, and then it prints. And this is the thing, on the red print, you get the huge green candle first that flips the sentiment of the project, right? So if we just go here to Dogecoin, right, you can see here the huge green candle flipped the sentiment on the project. So technically, right, if you ask any trader, they would say, hey, buy after the 618 breakout. This is when you buy, right? You buy on this confirmation candle above our golden pocket, and you DCA, right, until the breakout, right? But you buy into the breakout opposed to, taking a chance. So anybody that's buying Elon now specifically, you're kind of like taking a chance. Let's actually go to Ethereum's true chart and see if this is actually broken out as well. And yeah, Ethereum also, showing bullish momentum here on the monthly chart. So it's like Elon is lagging all of these things, but it's correlated to all of these things in a positive or negative fashion, right? So again, when we just looked at a few charts and we just swing back down here to Elon, and you see like we haven't had that massive green candle yet, which is going to print that green dot indicator, excuse me, that green dot on our indicator, right? So if you're buying below the 786, right? Because I put this into metrics and they say, hey, buy the breakout, buy once, you know, you get in between 786 and 618 and can print a confirmation candle above. If you're buying right now, you're taking a chance. You're taking a chance and you believe that we are going to break out, right? This is the thing, though. If you ask an experienced trader, you can put it in AI. You can ask anybody. They'll tell you to buy after the 786 breakout and then DCA above the 618 confirmation candle. So all the way up here. So you buy right now, you're taking a chance, right? This is risky. But me personally, I'm a risk taker. I prefer to buy a little bit closer to the floor than the top, even though this is not going to be the top, because look how much Elon can grow, and it's like got a long way to go before it actually gets here to price discovery, right? If we could just go to where we're at now until we actually hit price discovery, right? Literally, it's almost like a 10x. Literally, Elon is a 10x away from price discovery, right? It's a 10x to price discovery. So, hey, he's taking a chance right now, but these chances pay off eventually. They will pay off in the true altcoin season, pending that we actually have an altcoin season and ETH explodes, because, you know, a black swan event could happen. Maybe the government sells Bitcoin. Who knows, right? Who knows? But this is just pending that the momentum continues to be bullish. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.